Teams are in number 5 we had Namibia, in number 4 we had Germany, in number 3 was Zambia, number 2 of course South Africa, and then in there at number 1 the Italian team, pulling out all the stops yesterday. So let's see if they can do it again this afternoon. Right, I've just been having a chat with our technical advisor up there. It's Theo, and those are the adjudicators. The scores that you will see going up on the screens are for today only. For today only. These are not the scores for yesterday or total bags. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the moment, Mr. Bywater, where are you disappearing to, sir? Red means it's on.
I'm going to take a moment to walk out the back here and welcome to everybody sitting out in the crowd. Bennett's going to stand over there. I'm going to walk on over here. I'm going to grab this youngster right here. I like to put people on the spot on the live camera. So Hanru, one of our juniors from down on the Western Cape, you got your beautiful bib on here as an assistant. Tell me, how's it been working here at the event and enjoying all the facilities?
It's a privilege for us to work here at the event. It's hard working. But it's nice to know that we are making a difference in the bass fishing in South Africa and making this a possibility, so definitely.
You seem pretty comfortable with this microphone in your hand. Are you ready to do the weigh-in?
Yeah, you can give it over to me. I've been working hard, so I'm used to this.
All right, Andrew, thanks very much for taking time to speak to us. I first want to welcome all the guests that have tuned in from all over the world. As you can see, Flight A is out of the water. The guys are lined up. We're almost ready to get this party started. We want to again welcome all the people in the crowd. All the people in the crowd, can you hear me? That's a little bit better, a little bit better. And before we have the first boat, come on, Jason. Jason's worked hard as well. He's been skippering the film crew for the USA team. So what an awesome experience for the youngster to be rolling around with the likes of James Watson, Scott Martin. Experience of a lifetime, John.
Spinnerworm. He was actually the skipper for Spinnerworm yesterday, Scott Martin's personal cameraman. And I was having a chat with Spinnerworm and I said, you know what, you're an experienced filmmaker and documentary filmer. Were you a little bit nervous? He says, well, you know, I was a little bit nervous knowing that my skipper is only 17. But when he took the first bend, I was kind of comfortable. So, yeah, it's been interesting. And I'm sure it's a memory that Jason would definitely never forget.
John, why don't you give us a quick update with what's happening over your shoulder there with the boats lined up? I see a nice, beautiful VW first up onto the stage. A couple of boats being checked there by Mr. John Bulpert. Give us an explanation about how it all works.
Right, so as I was saying earlier on, we go through the process on the water. We have an adjudicator that actually checks whether all the fish are alive and well in the live wells. The boat then come out in sequence and they start stacking up. As you will see, the guys are starting to stack up. Now, yesterday, the first flight that left was Flight A. This morning, Flight B was the first flight to leave, and it was from B. 1 down. So now we take it in reverse. So the first boat that will come in this afternoon will be from Flight B13, and the Spanish team will be the first guys to enter the arena and, of course, see what they have managed to catch and bring those all-important fish to the weigh station. So very exciting times. You can see the boats are now lined up, and, of course, John Bulpert, thank you very much, John, doing a great job there, making sure that all the fish are well. Once they get onto the stage, then, of course, one person gets grabbed by you, have a chat with Mark Bywater, and the other one, of course, goes to the weigh station itself.
I'm sitting behind the production desk here with one of the guys from LibreVision, and he keeps switching to the other camera so that he doesn't have to be online. Craig is the guru behind the Macintosh here. He's got about 573 million cables all coming at one time. He's loading it up on YouTube. He's loading it up on Facebook. He's loading it up on many channels as possible. Craig, you're not a bass fisherman, are you?
My father is, not me.
How's the experience been? You've been riding on that big 400 today at about 120 kilometers an hour.
You know, it's all right. You know, it could do with a bit more power, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, we certainly did have a lot of
all
power.
right, he says.
All right, let's get up on stage. I'm going to ask Bennett, our cameraman, the only person I know that can hold about 20 kilograms for 4.5 hours on a bass boat doing 120 kilometers an hour. Bennett is my absolute hero. I want to welcome the president of Hupshead here to South Africa once again. It's extremely exciting to have you here. That's right, give him a round of applause, Claudio. A question I've asked a lot of anglers, and I'm going to ask you again, sir. The tournament, how's it been for you?
It's perfect for the moment. Today is better than yesterday. There is no rain. I hope tomorrow, because I think that there is a lot of rain. With rain, it's always more complicated. But we arrive at the end good.
We're very happy that you decided to join us here in South Africa. Anytime you want to bring the World Championships back here, we will welcome you with open arms. Will we not open them with welcome arms here? Open arms, welcome arms, whatever arms we want. So let's get it kicked off as I did yesterday with a couple of giveaways. I got a free Mercury hat. Anybody out there want a free Mercury hat? One of our premium sponsors, some of the youngsters in the front there. Do you play cricket perhaps? That was a great catch. There's another one out on this side over there. One on that side there too. Thank you to Mercury, one of our premium sponsors. And I guess what? Let's take a shameless punt for a minute here. One times a free Just Fishing YouTube channel t-shirt. That's from me, a free Just Fishing YouTube t-shirt. I don't have the stock like Mercury does, but there you go, sir. Yes, for the junior. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get this party started. Again, I'd like to welcome you all to the 13th World Black Bass Championships right here in beautiful, now sunny, Johannesburg. Let's get loud, let's get crazy. We're about to bring up the first boat for day 2 of the World Black Bass Championships.
Coming in as the first team to bring their fish to the weigh station, please give them a nice, beautiful South African welcome. Team B13 from Spain, Jean Rodriguez Bravo and Jean Carlos Moreno.
Team Spain, these guys brought in 2.2 kilograms yesterday, ended up in 34th place, and Spain are currently sitting in 7th place on the leaderboard. We're very happy to have them back up on stage again. And ladies and gentlemen, please note it is very difficult for these anglers to communicate with us, and we're very, very thankful that they are taking the time to speak to us. 2 weigh bags, as we did yesterday, nominating their big fish. As you can see, we have a holding tank on the side there, temperature controlled by Jacques Aprosky and his team, managed by the juniors, making sure all the fish get released safely. As the first boat in today, how does that feel? Was it better than yesterday?
Yeah, it's better than yesterday. Yeah, I think I catch the limit very fast, and later try to up the weight or the total weight and change it to fish.
Catching a limit very early. Do you think the weather had a big part to play in that?
No, I think that today is better for fishing than yesterday.
Are you happy to invite this crowd to understand a little bit about the techniques that you're using to catch these fish?
Yes, the limit to catch today with a Texas rig, but with 3 grams, no more weight for the combination, because the fish want the lure slow to down near the walls, okay?
No, that's fantastic. So what you're saying is they want that slow presentation right up against the wall. There's some good fish. Grab one of those fish. Let's take a nice photograph there. That's right. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The first team up, Team Spain, Jean and Jean. That's a total bag weight of 3.13. Total bag weight of 3.13. Let's get loud, ladies and gentlemen. The first boat here today, Spain. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's get those safely released. Next up, who do we have, John?
Next up, all the way from Portugal, Team B12, Joachim and João. Please give them a nice South African welcome.
Team Portugal yesterday weighing in 2.49 kilograms, currently sitting in, this team finished in 32nd place yesterday. Welcome up on stage, sir. How are you doing? How many fish have you got there? 4 fish in the bag, and again, it's very difficult to communicate. Very healthy fish that looks there. Let's get a close-up of those fish there, Bennett. That's what everybody came to see, those fish. Ladies and gentlemen, while we're here and watching the scales with the Portuguese team, I do want to take a time to let you know SARB has officially announced that it only costs 100 Rand to be a SARB member. Anybody can join SARB. It costs you 100 Rand. So basically, next time you go buy a hamburger and chips and a Coke, it'll cost you the same amount to join SARB. So become a SARB member today for 100 Rand only, 100 Rand. And that whole amount, that whole 100 Rand, goes straight to conservation and the conservation initiative that they are busy with right now, all over, but specifically down in the Western Cape. A great operation that they have down in the Western Cape. I know because I'm on the committee running it.
Yeah, go figure. Also, the nice thing that people don't realize is that if you join SARB...
Let's have a look at those fish. Stand up front, show the crowd. Beautiful condition.
As I was saying, if you join SARB, of course, that means if you're a kickboater, a bank angler, or even a float tuber, you also get into recognition for catching a really, really good fish. Right, next up, please welcome from Croatia, Team B11, Andelko and Samir. Please give them a nice South African welcome.
Andelko and Samir yesterday weighing in 5.49 kilograms, which put them in 4th place. So really did really well yesterday. And Croatia sitting in 10th place. I said it before, I'll say it again. The friendliest bunch of guys right here at this event. Welcome up on stage, sir. You had a good day yesterday. A similar day today?
Today we have 1 fish and lose, and have maybe 7 or 8 fish, but a couple of millimeters to correct fish.
So you've been culling out today, but you couldn't get those bigger fish. Tell me about the technique. Similar techniques to what you used yesterday, or have you changed up your pattern?
Today we go in the tree.
Oh, today you went fishing in the tree, I hope. Pitching into those trees. Are you fishing tight into that cover? Very heavy structure?
I can tell you. If I tell you, I must you kill.
Well, please don't, because we got another 27 boats. That's why we love Croatia, guys. Let's look at that camera right there. What a fantastic bunch of guys here. Do you want to send a message back home to Croatia?
I must say, Africa is very beautiful country. And you have children who work with organization for Nobel pressure.
Thank you very much. Yes, he's absolutely correct, guys. We have an array of junior anglers. Let's take a look at the total bag weight for Team Croatia. 0.99 kilograms. Very tough day. Well done. Enjoy tomorrow. Rolling up, ladies and gentlemen, we got the team from South Africa, Daryl DQ Quinton and Shane Mr. Consistency Estrin. Ladies and gentlemen, take a moment to look at this beautiful VW they're pulling up in here, sponsored by Lindsay Saker Verenigen. I got to drive one of these babies today. Yeah, let's get loud, Team South Africa. Daryl and Shane bringing in 4.06 yesterday. South Africa currently sitting in 2nd place, opening up those Skeeter live wells. Grab those bags, boys, and join us up here on stage. Who's joining me here today? Yesterday we had Daryl. Shane, tell us about your day. You got a limit?
We managed the limit. Small limit, not happy with our weight, but we haven't had a big bite all week. We're upgrading very slowly, and happy with what we've got at the end of the day.
Shane, I noticed there's a lot of guys here from Durban. I heard somebody earlier on filing in. Yeah, that's right. I heard somebody saying earlier on they drove all the way from Durban this morning, as well as a lot of the guys from the Ananda Bass Club, the Midmar Bass. All those guys are here. You want to send a message out to them?
Yeah, for sure. The support has been fantastic. All you guys that have come to see us, thank you very much. All the messages on Facebook, WhatsApp, see the family there. It's very special.
Very special. Where can we get a close-up? Where's Shane's family over there? We welcome you here. Fantastic, Shane. How do you think the fishing is going to hold up for tomorrow?
It's just going to get harder and harder. We think the river's shutting down with the pressure, the weather changes. So we're expecting a very tough day tomorrow. Hopefully we can scratch another 5 and see where that puts us at the end of the day.
Well, I got a sneaky feeling that you guys have got a little something up your sleeve. Thank you very much for joining us up on here on stage. DQ, well done today, my man. A fantastic performance. Well done, gentlemen. John, let's roll up that next team.
Right, rolling up to the stage right now, our first team from Italy, and the Italians did very well yesterday. Team B9, Massimo and Stefano. Please give them a beautiful South African welcome.
Massimo and Stefano weighing in 4.7 kilos yesterday. Finishing up in first place, Team Italy yesterday. Looks like they got a limit of fish. All right, gentlemen, join us here on stage. Big fish first, please. So the anglers have to nominate their big fish. The reason for that is in case there is a tie break. Hand that bag over. Let's put them in that temperature controlled. Let's take a feel how this water feels. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. We got special sauce inside there, special chemicals to keep the fish nice and alive, as well as repair their skin, get them back into peak condition, get them back into showroom condition. Showroom condition because we're having them right here on stage. Would you like to join me over here, sir?
5 fish, little fish, 5 fish.
You did very good yesterday. Top boat, Italy's in first place. How are things today?
Io penso bene. Ciao Filippo.
More than 2 hours without a bite. And after, really, really tough today. Really, really tough.
Well, tough fishing for the Italian team. You guys on top of the leaderboard. It's going to be interesting at the end of the day to see where you end up. A very good performance here. Grab some of those fish. Let's take a photograph. Let's show this crowd. Let's show some love all the way from Italy. Total bag weight? What's the total? Total bag weight for Team Italy, 3.17 kilograms. 3.17 kilograms. So very, very tough fishing. Roll to the next team there, John.
Rolling up from Germany, Team B8, it is, of course, Mark and Thomas, the guys who start their morning with AC/DC and Rammstein. There we go. There we go.
We had the opportunity of showing these fine gentlemen live on the water today. Absolutely outstanding anglers. Let's grab both those bags and join us. Oh, there's something nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Big fish. Let's put that in there, please. Looks like you guys have got a good limit in the boat. When we were with you earlier on today, you said things were very tough. What happened? Changed up on you quickly?
Yeah, the fish turn on and we changed some little bit and it works out. We got a decent bag.
Your partner managed to come on live with us. He did a little bit of a dance for us on camera. Tell me about that little dance he did.
I don't know. You have to ask him. I know what's wrong with that.
Now, I know you shared some of your fishing styles with us. You guys are covering a lot of water with some reaction baits and then slowing down once you find them. Thanks for sharing that with us this afternoon. Tell us a little bit more about that.
You know, we are used to that. We're fishing at home a lot of for perch and sander, and we do that same at home, slowing down when we found the fish because they are often in the same spot, and go finesse, and that works out also here in the Val.
Oh, that's fantastic, and thanks for sharing. Yeah, let's give it up. Let's give it up for Team. After yesterday,
And of course, rolling up to the stage right now, just across the border from South Africa, a small little country known as the Kingdom of Swaziland. This is, of course, Derek Hopf and William Brown just across the border. Give them a nice round of applause and give them a South African welcome.
Themselves weighing in 2.41 kilograms. Both anglers join me up on stage. William, I'm good and you. I'm going to ask Bennett just to pan up a bit. This is the tallest angler that we have in the event here. Welcome up on stage. How was the day?
It was rough, man. Yeah, we tried our hardest, and we tried to find the fish where we found them yesterday, and yeah, they just weren't there. So we were going to our tertiary and on spots. So yeah, tomorrow is another day, and we hope to find some more fish.
Well, Team Swaziland, if many people don't know, you guys have been plagued with a few boat issues, but quick to get back on the water. Has the team settled down, or has that caused a bit of trouble for you guys?
Yeah, I think we've settled down. I'm happy that the boats are fixed, and yeah, the boats are fixed, and we're back in action. Yeah. Back in action
with 5 fish. Do you want to elaborate a little bit on the techniques that you guys are using to get these fish in the boat?
Yeah, slow and steady, man. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race, and yeah, that's as much as I'll divulge at this moment.
Well, we'll get all the information out of them tomorrow. Derek, a very good limit. Well done today. Well done to you, sir. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
And of course, rolling up right now from Mexico, the original origins of tequila. Please welcome Guillermo and Eduardo. Please give them a nice round of applause as they roll up to the stage and bring what they have to the scales.
We welcome Team Mexico on stage. Whoa, steady on, gentlemen. Welcome, well done today. Good and you, brother. Thank you for allowing us to film you on the water today. This beautiful Phoenix Boats ride, Zambia. Tell me about Jaapie Botha, your skipper.
Oh, it's great. He's a great guy. He doesn't want to help us, and you can see. And well, of course, we can see he's very experienced on driving the boat and doing all the stuff. He's an excellent guy, yes.
And how many fish have you got in the bag there today?
Well, today we had 2 fish only, same as yesterday.
Tough conditions, and Team Mexico having a tough day yesterday too, as a whole, as the team. Are you guys going to switch it up for tomorrow? Maybe try something different?
Actually, today is a little bit better than yesterday. We had to switch off and change everything, start all over again. Even, you know, changing some people here in the team. So we're very motivated because we found some things today that we hadn't found in the previous days.
So can we look forward to bigger bags for you guys tomorrow, maybe upping the weight and moving up the leaderboard?
Sure, you're going to see that.
Fantastic. Yes, guys, let's get loud. Grab some of those fish. Take a photograph. Be proud. You've come all the way from Mexico. And we're very, very happy to have you guys here with us. I'm going to lean over here in my pile of goodies sponsored by Soli's Angling Corner. Looky, where's Looky? They're having some amazing specials over there, ladies and gentlemen. They've really pulled out all the stops. I spoke to the guys yesterday. They say, Mark, send the guys over. We'll put some rod and reel combinations together for very, very good prices. They've given me a bunch of crankbaits over here. I know this. You want one of these crankbaits? There you go, sir. A crankbait for you. That little young man on the back there. Why don't you two guys join me up in front here? I don't think my arm's that good that I could. Join me up front here. I'll give you guys some crankbaits. I think the young juniors deserve it more than the senior anglers. Young Mercury Pro, future Mercury Pro over there.
Right, rolling up to the stage right now, all the way from Namibia, Team B4, Max and Ricardo. I see the smile, and it's like, oh.
Namibia currently sitting in 5th position. Yesterday they weighed in 5.44 kilograms. Max Pieper, a very experienced international angler. Fished in the Federation Championships, fished in America, all over. Welcome, guys. Oh, there's a very good fish there, Max.
Thank you very much. We caught that thing like 5 minutes ago.
Well, well, I hope it wasn't 5 minutes, because I think that was after 5 minutes before your cutoff. We understand. Thanks, Max. How many fish you got there?
We unfortunately only got 4. Hey, Mark, it was a really tough day for us. We only got our first fish at maybe 2:30. We really struggled.
And with this cold front pulling in and the heavy rains tomorrow, do you think it's going to make it easier or worse? Are you going to change up your patterns at all?
Well, judging by yesterday, where we got our fish early and then could sift through fish and things like that, we actually like hoping for a little bit of a weather change. Because this morning when it was beautiful, we thought we were going to whack them and we didn't get any.
Well, that's very interesting. Are you going to switch up those tap patterns and techniques? You want to give us some insight into the techniques that you guys are using to catch these fish?
You will not believe it, Mark. We're fishing as light as possible, relatively small baits. I'm fishing a spinning outfit most of the day. So just keeping it light, keeping it slow. Yesterday, when we had our 5 fish together, we started throwing slightly bigger baits and we were getting slightly better fish. But when you're struggling, when you have to make 5 to fill up a bag, like today, we were throwing bitsy baits, eh?
Well, that's a good fish in there. Let's head on over there, grab that fish. Let's show the cameras out here. Everybody wants to see that. And well done to you guys. A fantastic performance there today. Oh, that's a quality fish. Get a close-up of that one there, Bennett. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Currently sitting in 5th place from Namibia. Woo! John, who do we have next? Let's roll up that boat. Let's keep it going while these guys take some pictures here.
Look like they're going camping, but it explains a lot. They're coming in all the way from Zambia. Team B3. Donald, Bosveld, and Strang. Give them a nice welcome, folks.
Donald and Strang yesterday ended up in 7th place, weighing in 5.25 kilograms. Mustang Sally. That's what I'm saying. Join us up on your stage here. Grab those weigh bags still in your bibs. Tell us about this combination. You got the full weather gear on, but no shoes.
We don't wear shoes.
So tough they don't wear shoes. Tell us, where does the name Mustang Sally come from?
It's just the name. Where does the name Mark come from? No,
my parents.
No, exactly. Her parents as well.
Tell us about the fishing. How was the fishing for you guys?
The fishing was okay. We had a bit of bad luck this morning. We lost 2 very good fish, but yeah, we recovered. We managed to get our bag, and happy to see how it goes tomorrow.
How are you guys feeling after yesterday sitting in 3rd place, if I am correct, and definitely in line to take a few jumps there? Do you guys think that you got a pattern strong enough that hold up you can get on top of the leaderboard at the end of tomorrow?
Oh, we'll have to see. You know, the format of this competition, it's never over till it's over, you know, the way the Grand Prix system works. So you can have a good day, you can have an average day, and if you have another good day, then you're back in it. So we just have to wait and see. You know, I think we're all right. We've got some new stuff happening, so let's see what happens.
Well, fantastic. We're excited to see what you have to offer tomorrow. Well done. Thanks for joining us on stage. And John, let's roll out the next team. Thank you, gentlemen.
Team B2, all the way from Zimbabwe, Brandon and Neil. Give them a nice round of applause.
Brandon and Neil ended up as a pair in 22nd place yesterday, weighing in 3.81 kilograms. Decent fish there. Join me up on stage here, sir. Do you want a drink of water? Feeling tired?
Long day.
Long day. Tell us about that long day on the water.
Yeah, it was a good start to the morning. We got 3 fish fairly early, and then we toiled and got our last fish 5 minutes to go in the end. So there was a long dead period.
That's the second boat that's mentioned close to the end of the day. A fish came on the bite and managed to get one. Do you think starting off tomorrow the fish may be on?
I think the guys coming in the last flight are going to have some humor this afternoon. I think your bags are going to get bigger towards the end of the day. There was definitely something was happening later on this afternoon. So hopefully we'll see a bit later.
And Zimbabwe, I mentioned it yesterday. This is your first World Championships being up on this great stage. How's it been?
So far, so good. I mean, we've had a long rivalry experience with South Africa since I was born. So competitively, I believe that we're handling it, but we've never seen 13 countries in one place before, which is really awesome. It's a really good experience.
Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. You got 5 fish in that bag, am I correct?
5 in total, yeah.
5 in total. I'm going to take, thank you very much for talking. Oh, thank you. Give me my water back. Thanks for taking the time to speak to us. Let's take a look at the total bag weight for that team, 2.79 kilograms. Thanks, gentlemen. John, let's roll in the next team.
And rolling up the first team to represent the United States of America. Please welcome to the stage David Dudley and Mark Rose.
David Dudley and Mark Rose in 18th position yesterday with 4.38. We're very happy to have Team USA here joining us. Oh, steady, gentlemen. Welcome up on stage. You can hand those bags over to Mike. David, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Look at this crowd out here. What do you think of this crowd?
Yeah, it's an amazing crowd to know that everybody here is not just a local crowd, but there's crowds here from all over the world. So it's exciting to be standing on the stage presenting our fish to the world, you know?
That's right. Give it up, guys. Well, it's fantastic to have you in South Africa. It's fantastic to have you guys at this event. Tell us about the fishing today.
The fishing slowed off a little bit today. We didn't catch quite as many, and the size wasn't as good, but it still wasn't bad fishing. But I know after yesterday we needed to step it up a pace, and so we may have saved face a little bit with what we have today. It's not a big bag, but hopefully it'll keep us in contention.
It certainly will. With the reverse Grand Prix system and different point system, how are you finding that?
Yeah, it's just different strategy. It's like playing a different card game. You know, we're set, you know, you got a set of rules for this event. It's just like playing another card game. There's certain things you're doing different. There's certain strategies. You're playing a card this way when you should have played it another way. So it's like a card game. It's an interesting event.
Well, thanks very much. If you want to grab some of those fish, there's a lot of people that wanted to see a photograph of you guys. Grab those fish. Let's show the crowd. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Team USA.
Right, next up, coming up, our second team from Spain, Team C13, Ramiro and Luis. Please give these guys a beautiful South African welcome.
As we welcome the guys up from Spain, currently sitting in 7th position. Looks like they're bringing in a limit of fish. How are you doing, sir? We're becoming a good pair on the microphone and on the camera. You've dealt with us on the live and yesterday on live, today on the water, and again here. Tell us about the fishing.
Well, fishing was easy, the small ones, and very hard, the big ones. We couldn't find them, but small ones are everywhere and easy to find.
Small fish, very easy to find. Do you think you need to switch up the style of fishing in order to get those bigger fish?
Yes, we have tried all that we know, but today we couldn't find them.
And the weather that's coming in tomorrow, have you got a good rain suit for tomorrow?
No, it's not so good. It's still wet from yesterday.
Well, I think Solly's over there have got a great special on Gamugatsu, 100% fully waterproof rain suits. Maybe you want to go pick up one of those there. If you want to head on over there, Mike's just going to weigh that one fish. Grab that fish and let's show this crowd what you had today on the water. So as we're weighing the final fish for Team Spain, we want to just give a quick thanks to Avis Car Rental. Avis Car Rental will be responsible on Sunday morning for ensuring that every single one of the international anglers from this event make it on time to the airport. So we give a big thanks to Avis Car Rental. That's right, give it up, ladies and gentlemen. A big thanks to Avis Car Rentals. And it's important there. Let's have a look at those fish. All right, John, who have we got next?
Right, coming up next, the second team from Portugal, C12. That's João and Nuninho. Please give these Portuguese guys a beautiful welcome.
The team from Portugal, weighing in 3.33 kilograms yesterday. Join us up on stage here, gentlemen. Bring up both bags, please, both bags. Looks like they got a limit of fish. Did you manage to get 5 today?
Yeah, 5 fish. Very tough, but we catch him.
Well, did you only get those 5, or did you manage to upgrade throughout the day?
Catch a lot of them, but small, very small size.
Did you enjoy the weather a little bit better today?
Better, much better.
Well, we're very happy to have you, Team Portugal. You guys have fished in a few internationals like this?
Yeah, many times. Like it.
Well, thank you guys very much for joining us up on stage here. Total bag weight for Team Portugal. Not quite yet weighing in that final fish. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, this weigh-in process is slightly different. We do need to weigh in 2 bags. One is the nominated big fish by the anglers themselves, and the other balance of hopefully 4 fish get weighed separately, and then we reach the total bag weight. So unfortunately, we can't always call out the total bag weight because we do need to calculate them together. The reason why we weigh in that big fish first is because in case of a tiebreaker, we need to have the big fish as the deciding factor. Let's grab those fish, take a photograph, show this beautiful crowd what Portugal has to offer on the water today. That's right, hold them up, let's get loud, let's get crazy for Team Portugal, weighing in some fantastic fish there today.
And of course, now coming up to the scales, probably one of the likable humans I have ever met in my life. Please give it up for Croatia's Boris Leskovar and Robert Berger.
Let's welcome Team Croatia. Let's give them a round of applause again, ladies and gentlemen, from Croatia. Join us up here on stage. How are you doing today? A better day than yesterday?
No, we didn't learn a lesson yesterday, but we didn't pass today. We failed.
How many fish did you manage to get today?
Only 2.
2 fish. It's 2 more than 0, so well done for that. How has the tournament been for you so far?
Yeah, it's very good, very good.
Thank you for taking the time. I'm going to walk around the back here while we put these fish on the scale. I'm also going to put Johan on the spot. Johan, tell me about the quality of fish that are being weighed here.
Mark, I think overall very, very healthy, good quality fish, but the main thing is they all look very, very healthy.
And yesterday, it's important to note that we didn't have a sink. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Well done today. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. We'll leave it there. Let's call
and of course, rolling in from South Africa, Team C10, driven by Lindsay Saker Vereniging, Justy Farkevisser and Ruan Val.
Well-known Protea anglers, Justy Farkevisser and Ruan Val. Ruan is the youngest member of the South African team to ever compete in a World Championships. And who better to get on the boat with than Justy Farkevisser? Justy, Ruan, got some... Oh, we're digging in that weigh bag. Let's get loud, ladies and gentlemen. Team South Africa, yeah! We're blinded back here on stage by the flash of the camera lights. Ruan, well done today, sir. Let's hand those fish over to Mike on the scales. Justy, a couple of good fish there, so a little bit of a better day than yesterday.
Yeah, look, it was tough. You know, this morning we started off and, yeah, I must say we were battling a lot, and we kind of went practicing today again and try to get some new areas because it's just getting harder and harder as we're going through the time. So it worked out well for us. A good day, but tough, and I think that's going to be the key. You know, we need to keep pressing along and trying to find something. And we covered a lot of water today. I must say that
That Yamaha 250 SHO, what a baby that thing is. Running low fuel, awesome, awesome. Roughneck boats, awesome job. And just thank you to everybody. You know, Saba has done an awesome, awesome job. And thank you to all you guys for joining us. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. A beautiful crowd. I mean, let's talk about the world stage that we've been on. We've never seen a beautiful crowd quite like this, so we thank all of you guys. I see your team member Shane Estrin in the crowd there enjoying some time with his family. Is your family going to come out here today?
Unfortunately not. I'd love to have the missus and the lady here, but you know, as you know, I'm traveling to the States straight after this, so we're trying to get everything put together because I'm going to fly the family out for those tournaments. But yeah, I hope they're watching and enjoying.
Well, let's touch on that. First of all, this is the great thing about live. Look into that camera right there. Send a message to young Tristan.
Hey, Tristan, buddy. I hope you saw those big fish, guy.
That's the awesome thing about live. Let's grab those fish there quickly if we finished on the scales and take a picture for this crowd right here. That's a total bag weight of 4.53 kilograms for Team South Africa. Beautiful quality fish. Well done to you, gentlemen. Come on, guys. You can do a hell of a lot better than that. This is your local boy, your local team down here.
And right now, rolling in from Italy, Team C9, Samuel Ferroni and Alessio Telesi. Give him a nice South African welcome.
South Africa sitting currently in second place. Italy in first place. These are the current Italian champions. We welcome them here to South Africa and we welcome them to the beautiful stage. The manager of the team is going to join us here for a conversation. How many fish you got in the bag there today, sir? Good fish there, yeah? How many are you bringing to the scales today?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what weight can have.
Have you got 5 fish?
Yeah, they have 5 fish.
A full limit. Big fish, 1.84 kilograms. Big fish, 1.84. That's a very nice fish. How's the fishing on the river? Is it tough?
Yes, it's very good. They like it very much, and they catch the big one in the last minutes of the tournaments.
Now I know that the Italian team, more correctly, are very good with finesse fishing. Are you applying some of those finesse techniques?
Yes, because we have very small lakes, a lot of pressure on the lakes, so we have to invent something to catch bass every time.
You guys like to use a very, very thin line. What pound line are you guys fishing out there?
They are using 5-pound lines.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sharing that information with us, and well done to you guys. The Italians are masters at finesse techniques. Let's grab those fish quickly, gentlemen, and show this crowd, this beautiful crowd, those fish. Let's hear it for Team Italy with beautiful, beautiful fish. Total bag weight of 4.83 for Team Italy. John, who have we got next?
Rolling up next is our next team from Germany, Team C8. It's Justus and Matthias. Please give them a nice South African welcome.
Thanks, gentlemen. How was the day on the water today?
Not a good day for us because we lost 2 kicker fish, and so we have five keepers, but no big ones.
5 fish is still very good. Tough fishing out on the river. What sort of techniques are you applying there?
The techniques? Oh, I will keep this for myself.
Okay, not a problem at all. It's a fierce competition, so we are pushing the limits a little bit by asking the anglers about their techniques, and we're thankful for those that share it with us. We're very happy to have you here. So far, your experience of South Africa and this beautiful crowd right here?
Yes, perfect, thank you.
Would you like to send a message on the live stream here to all those people tuning in from Germany?
So, Deutschland, morgen geht's richtig los. Vielen Dank. Dankeschön.
Thank you very much. It's awesome to have you here. It's good. You want to grab some of those fish for a photograph quickly? Sorry, Mike. So, ladies and gentlemen, with this weather pulling in tomorrow, we've had to call in a few favors. And one of those favors we had to call in just as a backup to ensure that all the anglers have power in their batteries and boats, as well as power down here on stage. So don't get stressed out if it's pouring with rain tomorrow. Gareth from Dryden Projects has managed to get us a massive generator. So should we have any hassles with the power, we do have backup. So we will be live, we will be rolling, we'll have this beautiful stage up, we'll have coffee, tea, food, and all sorts of entertainment. Let's hear it for Team Germany.
And of course, right now, rolling in from Team Russia, we've got Dennis and Sergey. Give them a South African welcome. Come on, give them a nice South African welcome.
Team Russia currently sitting in 12th place. Yesterday, Dennis and Sergey weighed 1.94 kilograms. 1.94 kilograms. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, that's an official weigh bag there. All weighs bags are put on the scale as per the FIPSED rules, and the scales are completely tiered or leveled, zeroed with that specific weigh bag. Even though they all weigh the exact same weight, it's an official rule in the FIPSED guidelines that you have to tear the scale before you put the fish on. So we're tearing the scale, putting the fish in the alternate bag, and then ensuring that we have fair weights. That's a total bag weight of 2.09 from the team all the way from Russia. 2.09 total bag weight, team from Russia. Hold that fish up, let the crowd see that beautiful black bass from the Vaal River. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. John, let's roll in the next team from Swaziland.
Right, coming in right now to the stage to bring their fish for the weigh is, of course, our second team from Swaziland, Team C6, Wimpy Boa and Louis van Zuidam. Give them a nice South African welcome here. Come on, guys. Hello, Wimpy.
We welcome the team from Southern Africa, Wimpy and Louis. Grab both bags, gentlemen. Join us up here on stage. Wimpy, how are you doing today?
Very good, very good.
Tell us a little bit about the fishing. How's the conditions out there?
Much better today than yesterday. It was extremely cold and raining yesterday. Today we had fun. Got our limit, upgraded a couple of fish, so it was really good.
So you guys are not battling to catch a limit on the river, but perhaps getting those bigger fish is the key point.
Getting the bigger fish is definitely a battle, but yeah, limiting, not at all.
And have you guys got a lot of areas that you can run to tomorrow? Good pattern developing for the third and final day?
I think we do, yeah. We've worked out a couple of patterns, and hopefully it will work out for us, so yeah.
And are you used to such a big crowd back home in Swaziland? I know you guys have some big bass venues, but tell us about this. What does this feel like?
This is absolutely awesome. Thank you, guys. We don't have this in Swaziland. Thank you.
Swaziland, known for their colorful outfits. Are we going to see those beautiful colors on Saturday evening stage?
Definitely you will.
Well, 4 fish weighing in 3.08. I'm going to walk over to Claudio here and ask him for the official total bag weight for Team Swaziland. Grab those fish. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's get loud for Louis and Wimpy all the way from Swaziland, with a total bag weight of 4.15, an official total bag weight of 4.15 kilograms. Are you guys ready for some free gear? You ready for some more free gear? Shane, I think that young lady needs a nice Mercury beanie. How about they grab that one there? Don't let your dad steal that from you, please. Well done to Team Swaziland. John, let's roll out the next team there, please.
Roll him up, our second team from the land of tequila and sunshine. Please welcome Diego and Alberto, C5 from Mexico.
Team Mexico, after day one, sitting in 13th place. This team weighed in 3 kilograms yesterday, 3 kilograms for 5 fish. We welcome them as they jump off their skeeter provided by the South African skippers. Any of the South African skippers in the crowd? Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to thank all the skippers for taking time out of their business, their jobs, everything, taking leave to be here, offering up these beautiful rigs for the full week, the full duration. How are the boats been for you guys today?
It's very good night, but our skipper was excellent.
Some great guys here from South Africa, and again, we say thank you to all of them. How's this beautiful crowd?
It's excellent. The experience is everything. Just the fishing is tough.
Tell us a little bit about your fishing today.
We catch more than yesterday, but they were smaller. So it's better fishing, smaller fish. Let's see tomorrow.
Do you think that the rainy conditions tomorrow is going to allow those bigger fish to move up and start biting, or do you think it's going to make it tougher?
It's going to make it tougher. But it won't scare us. It happened yesterday, so...
Well, I'm going to give you an opportunity to look in that lens right there. Send a message to all the people tuning in from Mexico. I know a lot of people commented down there. Unfortunately, I don't understand. Maybe you can translate. But send a nice message back home.
Yes. Un saludo a toda la gente en México. Le estamos echando todas las ganas. La pesca está muy difícil, diferente a lo que hemos. Muchas gracias a todos. Un saludo a mi vieja que se queda con los niños. Muchas gracias.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for Team Mexico. Still weighing in those fish. I'm going to take a walk over to Claudio here to see if we can get an official weight on those fish. Still weighing the next bag. Are you happy so far, Claudio?
For the moment, all is okay. No problem. No delay on the comeback of boat. No dead fish. Very good.
3 fish weighing in 1.62 kilograms. They've already weighed in their big fish of 1.15 kilograms. We'll wait for the official weight from Claudio of their total bag weight of 2.77 kilograms for Team Mexico. We're going to invite them. It does take a little bit longer, ladies and gentlemen, but when you reach this level and work so hard to be here, all you want is those memories, and those memories are made right here with these photographs. So we'll take the time and allow the anglers to hold up those beautiful fish from the Vaal River and enjoy a photograph. Help them enjoy the moment. Give them a loud round of applause. Thank you very much. John, let's go to the next team.
Right next up, please welcome Team C4, Richard Grant and Jacques Marais, all the way from Namibia. Sitting nice and high and dry there. Looking confident. Duck. There we go. Come on, guys. Give him a nice South African welcome.
As we welcome my friends from Namibia, I just want to enlighten you guys. At this very moment, we have close on 3,500 people logged on to waymasters.net itself. 3,500, close on 3,500 on waymasters.net. It's probably 750,000 million tuned into my YouTube channel over there, just fishing. Probably not. It's probably only 4 people watching, huh?
Makes you nervous.
It certainly does. You're nervous. I've been standing up on stage all day with limited things to say. We welcome you on stage. How was the fishing today?
It was tough. We battled till about 11. And then from 11 to 2, we upgraded.
So fish turning on from about 11 to 2, upgrading. You got 5 fish in the bag?
Yes, we have, but not big ones.
Well, certainly will help having the 5 fish. And tell me about the team combination and the team dynamics in the Namibian team. An absolutely fantastic, great bunch of guys. Max, Alex, all the guys. What a great team. How's it been this trip?
The team is fantastic. We need to congratulate Alec keeping the guys together. This morning when we struggled, we called in the other teams to the spots we were. They filled up.
Fantastic teamwork from Team Namibia. Let's take a walk over. Thank you very much for talking to me. Well done today. I wish you all the best of luck tomorrow. I'm going to rub this fancy beard here for good luck. I wish you guys big luck. Look at that, yeah.
Right, rolling up onto the stage right
That's
now.
5 fish for Namibia, total bag weight of 2.36 kilograms. Rolling up the team from Zambia. Zambia currently in 3rd place. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, come on, we can do better than that. Rolling up in this beautiful roughneck Viper S. We welcome them up on stage. It's very good to see you again. Let's stand this way, have a look at that camera, look at this beautiful crowd and tell us how that day was.
Yeah, Mark, I think you've probably heard this a bit today. It was a tough day today. We only ended up with 3 fish, so I was about as useful as an ashtray on a motorbike.
For the first time in a long time, I have no idea what to say. About as useful as an ashtray on a motorbike. What is the plan leading up to tomorrow? Team Zambia doing a fantastic job, currently sitting in 3rd place. You guys think you're going to maintain that position or move up?
Yeah, I think it would be optimistic to believe we can maintain that position today. We've seen some pretty big bags coming through. So, yeah, as long as we're in the running, tomorrow's another day. I'm sure we can fight back. We're known for our fighting spirit. We'll be back tomorrow.
Well, an absolutely fantastic team and a fantastic performance so far. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to me. Let's walk over here and look at the total bag weights. 3 fish for 1.65 kilograms. Official bag weight, 3 fish, 1.65 kilograms.
Right now, rolling up from Zimbabwe, our second team, C2, Andre, and of course, Stratos. Give him a nice welcome.
Andre and Strati pulling up again in the Viper S. We welcome them on stage. Looks like a good fish in that bag. Strati, how are you doing, my man?
All good, thanks.
A good day on the water today?
Yeah, it could have been better. The fishing was definitely harder. Not as many fish as yesterday, but that's the way it goes.
Did you manage a limit today?
We were short 4 fish.
4 fish for Team Zimbabwe. And Team Zimbabwe are fierce competitors. One of your team members mentioned it as you look across to those scales. The rivalry, talk to me about the rivalry over the years between South Africa and Zimbabwe in the bass angling.
It's great competition. I wouldn't call it rivalry. It's really good to be able to compete at such a high level against each other. I think it goes way back many years. I think when bass were first brought into Africa, they were put into Zimbabwe and South Africa. And since then, the countries have been competing through tests. And it's developed over the years. We now have the Region 5, which is the Southern African countries. And hopefully this will continue with the World Champs.
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to compete over in Zimbabwe from the president's level. Was my first experience at Lake Kyle, a fantastic venue. How's the fishing over there at Kyle these days?
It should be on the up. The lake was really low last year, but with all the rains, it's come up to a substantial level. So we have our national, the equivalent to the South African nationals in November. And we expect...
Well, sorry to cut you off short there. If you want to grab those fish, stand with your partner. That's right, stand there with your partner. Grab those memories right there. Beautiful fish being weighed in, and well done to Team Zimbabwe with a total bag weight for 4 fish, 2.71 kilograms. 2.71 kilograms. John, who have we got next rolling in here?
Next rolling in from the United States of America. Please give a warm welcome to the man whose birthday was yesterday. Of course, James and Fred. Give him a nice welcome.
It was James Watson's birthday yesterday, and just an important fact. We learned yesterday at our opening ceremony, or the day before yesterday, our opening ceremony, James Watson has spent 8 years in the military, if I am correct, James. And you did a fantastic job marching up there with the flag. I know that was a very important moment for you.
You bet, especially everything that's going on in the world and in the United States and everything. And some people in this world and in your country and our country just don't understand how good they got it. And if you're thankful for what you have, sometimes you ought to show people how thankful you are. And I tell you today, Fred and I are very thankful for 5 of your bass getting in our live well. So Man, what a great opportunity to come out here in front of a great crowd like this and get to fish in South Africa. I mean, what a treat. This is a beautiful country. We've had a great time. Got to see meet a lot of great people, especially my buddies from South Africa that just give me a rash of crap every morning and every night when I get in. But it's a lot of fun. We've had a great time here.
And talk to us a little bit about the fishing on the Vaal River. I mean, a river system, there's huge river systems over in the States. Can you relate to any of those sort of things, or have you just been having a gas with your partner, Fred, there?
It's kind of like fishing in a bathtub here. You know, you put too many people in the bathtub and all the water splashes out. So we're not used to having to fish so close and around other people. Sometimes we do and sometimes we don't. But most of the time we have options to run around. But, you know, it's a beautiful, beautiful fishery, beautiful house, especially down the river there. I mean, it's a really nice place, but we've had a great time.
We're very happy to have you here. Grab that fish. This beautiful crowd is so excited for Team USA. Let's hear it for professional anglers Fred Rubanis and James Watson. James and Fred weighing in a total bag weight of 4.04 kilograms, and that's around 7.5, 8 pounds, somewhere along that lines there. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us here on stage. Thanks very much, and we wish you the best of luck for tomorrow. John, who have we got next?
Coming in now in Group A, we've got from Spain, A13. Please give them a nice welcome, Francisco and Rafael.
Well, as the team members get loud and crazy over there, keep it going, guys. Welcome your team from Spain on stage here. Let's grab those bags and join us up on stage. Whoa! Bringing in a beautiful bass there. Let's weigh that big fish first. Take a second and show this beautiful. There we go. I'm going to say that's the biggest bass that we've had come across this stage this week. Total weight of 2.55 kilograms. Well done to Team Spain. A great, great fish there. Crossing over to the other 4 fish in the bag. Let's get that total bag weight. A fantastic performance. Well done, gentlemen. A beautiful fish. Well done. Great performance. I'm going to go ahead and hand you. Here's a t-shirt for you, sir. Great. Let's grab that fish before you exit the stage. Show this beautiful crowd. While we take a moment to take pictures of this beautiful Vaal River bass, let's get it back in the weigh bag. Thank you, sir. Here's a memento for you to take back home. A fantastic performance. All the best for tomorrow. A total bag weight of 4.13 kilograms. John, let's roll out the next team.
Right, coming in right now from Portugal, Team A12, it's Eduardo and Pedro Rodrigues. Please give them a beautiful South African welcome. Come on, guys, you can be louder than that. Come on!
Interesting fact here, the boat that they're coming up on here belongs to Bram Vaal. Bram Vaal is the father of Ruan Vaal, a member of the South African team. Welcome up on stage, sir. A member of the South African team and an all-round gentleman. The whole family, even his wife, has been ensuring that all the anglers are fed every single morning. A team of ladies behind the scenes doing a fantastic job feeding our anglers every single morning. How was your day today?
Oh, very bad.
Very bad. How many fish you got there?
5.
5 fish for you. That's not a bad day.
But I can't find big fish.
I think a lot of the anglers struggle to find the big fish. Well done today. Thank you for joining us. Would you like to send a message home?
Olá, Portugal. Boa tarde a todos.
Well done to you guys, a fantastic performance. Let's grab some of this gear over here, a couple of crankbaits, a few spin. Oh, that's quite a nice. Let's have a look. Let's get a close-up of that gear. A couple of people on my right-hand side, Mercury-sponsored baits, Solly's rolling out and enjoying, sponsoring us with some gear, sending one out on the stage. Oh, young man. Here you go, sir. Thank you very much. Well done to all of you guys. You guys have been fantastic. Give yourself a round of applause so far. Let's get another one up there in the crowd. It's clear that I'm a better fisherman than I am a baseball player or cricket player. Don't have an arm on me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a moment for a technical challenge. I think one of... This weigh-in process is a little bit different to what all the anglers are used to. So the team from Portugal has an escapee. One of the fish has escaped out of his boat, decided he enjoyed Brahm's boat too much. He wanted to remain nice and cozy inside there. So we left one fish behind, still in those rebel live wells. We're going to put them back in the bag. And as the official rules go for fish, that's why we have this holding tank. Is that correct, Mike?
I'm going to do this, repeat the weigh-in, because I'm not sure which bag that fish is that I've just weighed in. To ensure that I don't mix the two up, because they're very similar in size, I'm going to re-weigh the fish.
Not a problem at all, Craig. And sportsmanship will always prevail. We're going to get those 5 fish back into the relevant bags. We're going to zero the scales. Johan and Mike start the weigh-in process over again, just so that there's no errors on those scales. John, tell us who's waiting in anticipation there to join us. We're not going to roll them in just yet, but just tell us who's there.
The next team that will be coming in is another one of those. You know what? We've had some time, myself and Mark, been able to sit and actually chat with the guys all the way from America. We've had time to chat to the guys from Swaziland, from all over the place, man. And you know what? It's been an absolutely amazing roller coaster ride to get some ideas from these guys, have a chat, share some information, find out more about their culture, and of course introducing some of the Americans to South African culture. Like last night, I showed some of the Americans a delicacy here in South Africa called boerewors. And yeah, they really, really enjoyed that. So yeah, next up we've got the last from our Croatian team. And of course, a really, really amazing bunch of guys. If ever you want to meet a stunning bunch of guys, they're friendly, they get along with all of the anglers.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a round of applause for a 5-fish total bag weight of 2.98 kilograms. 2.98 kilograms. Interesting to note, when we first weighed that big fish, the dedicated big fish, it weighed exactly the same weight to the 3rd decimal place as what we weighed it now. Exact same weight. So it shows just how accurate the system is from Mike and Johan. Rolling up next, we have Daniel from Croatia. Daniel, we're always happy to have you here up on stage. Look at this beautiful crowd, Daniel.
Wow. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming.
Daniel, how was the fishing today?
Well, I feel bad that I'm fishing a bass tournament, because if it was a carp tournament, I would probably have 10 kilos to weigh. I caught one on a Texas rig and one on a crankbait. And I also feel sorry that it's not a catfish tournament, because then I had one that was 4 kilo to weigh in.
Well, Daniel, in 2019, we will be having the World Games right here in South Africa, and we will have all species of angling, including artler. Do you think you're going to bring an artler team down here to the South Africa?
Sure, sure. My partner also caught some sort of whitefish, so we can also do the pole fishing as well, because it was a whitefish. I don't know, what was it?
Well, I'm not sure. Anybody have an idea about what the whitefish was?
Mark, we've been talking a little bit.
Not sure, is it a yellowtail or a mudfish?
Yellowfish.
There we go. The
Yellowfish.
Artlo angler is confirming it was a mudfish. Daniel, have you guys got a limit there?
No. We got 4 fish, but yeah, we had a great time on the water. We got 10 fish, but 6 of them were not legal. So yeah, we got what we got, but we're happy with it.
Let's grab those fish, hold them up for a picture. We're very happy to have Team Croatia here. As I've mentioned before, probably the friendliest nation. So that's 4 fish, 2.41 kilograms for Team Croatia. Thanks, guys. Let's put those fish back in the live well. We're going to get them into the holding tank to ensure that they're 100% healthy and in showroom condition. Thank you for joining me on stage. I wish you all the best for tomorrow. We're always happy to have Team Croatia. Let's roll out the next team. Let's get loud. Let's get crazy. Rolled Up in here, sponsored by Lindsay Saker, VW. We welcome Team South Africa, August Lingnu. August has got a big smile on his face, and he's joined with Richard Eldridge. 2 fantastic anglers, tough, fierce competitors. Let's get them up on stage and see. Oh, there's a little something in that bag, isn't there, August?
Yeah. How's it going?
Looks like you brought in a good fish there.
Yeah, Richie saved our bacon again. Got a good fish again around about midday. So, yeah, looks like a good bag again.
Did you manage to get 5 fish?
Yeah, I must say it was a tough day out there. I really think it's getting tougher and tougher quite a lot. So yeah, we toiled a bit to get our 5, but eventually got it going quite well, and then eventually picked up 2 big fish.
August, a local angler from this area, well, not really from this area, around here. You ever seen a crowd like this in a bass tournament in South Africa?
No, this is definitely a first, and there's a lot of support here for me specifically and for us as a nation. My whole family is here. I know there's a lot of guys from our club, a lot of guys from our division, so it's absolutely fantastic. It's awesome.
That's right. Let's get loud. Let's hear it for August Lingnu and Richard Eldridge. Richard, come on over here, Richard. Richard, you're like the silent assassin, I think. You're quiet, calm, and composed in the background there. But as August said, you managed to get a good fish there.
Yes, yeah, we were toiling a bit earlier on, and we just mixed it up a bit. And luckily, we got into a spot, and we hit 2 nice fish there. And
well, we're looking forward to what you guys have to offer. We're going to ask you to grab those fish, present it to this beautiful South African crowd. Let's get loud, ladies and gentlemen, for the team from South Africa with a total bag weight of 5.09 kilograms for 5 fish. 5.09. Hold them up, hold them proud. Team South Africa all the way. As we release those fish, let's roll in the next boat, John.
All the way from Italy right now, the final team, the third team, Team A9, Nicola and Luca, coming in from Italy, driven by Charles Engelbrecht. Give them a nice round of applause.
Team Italy currently in first place after day 1. Fantastic anglers, as we mentioned early on, absolutely professionals when it comes to finesse angling. I want to ask your permission. Are you going to invite me to Italy to come and teach me how to finesse angle?
Sure, you can spend a day with them. So,
well, you're the current Italian champion, am I correct?
Yes, yes.
The current South African champion. What is your favorite fishing technique?
Finesse technique.
Finesse techniques. Well, it's great to have you here. Let's look into that camera. I think there's a lot of people tuning in from Italy. We're very happy to have you here. Let's give one of those beautiful messages to all your friends and family in Italy.
Ciao, mamma e papà.
Well, thanks very much. As you look across your teammates there, they're getting loud, they're getting crazy. Let's have a look. Did you guys manage 5 fish today?
Yes.
Any good ones?
No.
Well, you guys have been outstanding, a fantastic performance. I'm going to try and not keep my back to the camera. Thank you very much for taking the time and placing the effort to talk to us. I really appreciate it. I'm going to come over to Lake Bolsena and fish some finesse fishing, yeah? Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for this team all the way from Italy, the current Italian champions. Fantastic guys, fantastic anglers, showing us that you don't always need that heavy line on the Vaal River. Slow it down when the fishing is tough. Downsize on your line and apply those finesse techniques.
And of course, rolling in right now, we've got all the way from Germany, Team A8. Please give a nice South African welcome to Christian and Edwards.
And as we thank Team Italy as they exit the stage, and we welcome Team Germany up here, pulling up in this beautiful Triton with these amazing power poles on the back there. Look at this TV screen, ladies. Look at this. Were you guys watching TV here today? Look at the size of this thing here. Yeah? Beautiful bass boats supplied by the skippers in South Africa. And how was it fishing off that Triton?
Very good. It's a decent rig with 300 horses mercury, as you can see. We used the power poles today, actually, and the big screens, the big Lawrence screens, to find the babies.
Well, did you manage to get 5 fish today?
Yep, we caught 5, but as I said, we didn't find the big ones.
Well, you guys are doing an outstanding job here all the way from Germany, and I know we elaborated on the first day. You guys don't have bass, and to be out here all the way down in South Africa, fishing a venue that you've never seen before. You had 2 days of practice, and you're bringing in 5 fish. I think that is absolutely fantastic, and I'm going to ask this beautiful crowd to put their hands together for the team from Germany. An absolutely sterling performance. How are you feeling going into tomorrow?
Well, I don't know. We will see. I cannot tell. But I want to say it's so beautiful to be here with all you guys from all over the world, and it's a great honor for us to start for Germany. And we didn't find the big ones, but we had great fun today. And also thanks to the organization, it's so smooth and so good. And we want to come back, definitely.
Well, we'll always welcome you back, whether it's not for this event or for any time you want to come down here. We'll share our South African hospitality. Is there a message you want to send back home to Germany?
Yeah, thanks for all the sponsors that are supporting us, and special thanks to my wife, Bridget, and my little son, 2.5 years old, Samuel. Hi, hi.
Well, we say hi to Samuel. How awesome is that, ladies and gentlemen? Being here in South Africa, the South African crew allowing live coverage for you to send a message back home. We say thank you to you on a fantastic performance. It's been awesome to have you guys here. Thanks. I wish you all the best tomorrow. Let's roll in the next teams. That's Team Germany with a total bag weight of 2.28 kilograms. Well done. Fantastic
Coming up to the scales right now, we have got Team Russia, Sergey and Andrei. Please give them a nice welcome.
Just be careful as you step off here, gentlemen, a big step. I'm going to put my hand out there to help you and welcome you onto stage. It's very good to have you here. How was the fishing today? You okay?
Just a moment. I see you on the way.
Okay, want to watch the weight there. And as we watch the weight there, I'm going to go head down to my stash here. Anybody want to get some free goods? Anybody want a battery? Do you think I can make this battery across the stage here? No? Let's get some crankbaits out there, a nice mercury beanie. It's going to be a cold day tomorrow. It's going to be extremely cold day tomorrow. Grab your mercury beanies if you want over at the mercury stand. I'm going to flick one of these this way. Watch your head there. Another one out this way. Thank you very much. Well done. Anybody for a beanie? There you go, sir. Thanks very much. We also just want to thank Club Marine for an outstanding performance. They have and also a major sponsor here. If you're looking for great marine insurance, head on over to the guys from Club Marine Insurance. They'll hook you up a great deal for all Saba members. That's fine, Mike. Let's release those fish, sign off officially on that bag weight for 3 fish. .45 kilograms. John, let's roll in the next team.
Right, next up, coming in from
Let's
Swaziland.
take a moment. John, can we just hold that team? I think the Team Russia would like to say something. It's fantastic. Let's go.
Yesterday we catch 3 fish. Today catch 3 fish. It's constant.
Well, thank you very much. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a big round of applause as they leave the stage and we roll in the next team. Thank you, guys. I wish you all the best for tomorrow. Fantastic group of guys from Russia. John, let's roll in the next team.
Rolling in from Swaziland, Team A6, Matthew van Dijk and Jason van Dijk. Please give them a nice South African welcome.
As we welcome the team from Swaziland back on their own boat. Welcome on stage, Matt. Looking good in your Swazi colors. I see you back on your own rig today. How's it? Feeling a bit more comfortable in your own rig?
Yeah, it's actually it's a bit more comfortable, a bit more space. It's running quite well, so the guys that helped me out did a very good job with the gearbox.
Well, I think that's fantastic to note. That gearbox was completely stripped off yesterday. It was sent to Johannesburg. They reeled in a new one. You want to give a shout out to those guys that assisted you out here?
Well, it's a very big thank you to Escape Boating, Neil Barker. He helped me out. He found me a replacement box, put it on, fish.
Absolutely fantastic. I think that's worth a round of applause. The guys from Escape Boating for getting these guys and all these anglers back on the water. Having the service crews, having the support from Mercury, Yamaha, Lowrance, all the guys that are here, the tackle stores, everything else is quite nice, isn't it?
Oh, it's a beautiful setup. It's like being in the middle of a town where you have access to everything that you're going to need for your boat.
Well, how was the fishing for you guys today?
It was a hard day on the water. We managed to get our bag eventually. But very, very rough out there. The conditions were not easy.
And moving up to tomorrow, are you going to switch up the tactics a little bit with the weather coming through?
I think we're going to have to if we want to move up the rankings a bit.
Tell us where you guys ended up yesterday.
Yesterday, as a country, we ended up in 8th place.
Well, the point system is very close, and with that reverse point scoring, it's important that all anglers have an opportunity. You guys want to hold up some of those fish as we finish? No? All right, thank you, guys. Let's roll in the next team. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it,
Right, rolling up next, please welcome to the stage our final team from Mexico, Team A5, Julio and Juan. Please give them a nice South African welcome.
Big fish from the team from Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to speed up this process as fast as we can. We got big weather coming in. A great fish there for you. I take it you had a good day.
Yeah, actually, it was a very challenging day because we figured out how to fill our limit like at 1:30. So it was very, very difficult, but we managed to catch a big fish.
Well, a great fish there, 2.47 kilograms. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I know you're the current Mexican champion, is that correct? And you're heading over to the Federation in the States to compete?
Yeah, that's right. I'll be there next year on November on the Bass Nation Championship.
Competing at the Bass Nation Championships. How old are you, by the way?
20 years old.
20 years old from Mexico. And he is the Mexican champion and probably one of the youngest anglers to compete on this world stage at the World Black Bass Championships. Are you comfortable with the techniques that you're fishing out on the river?
Well, actually, I like to power fish a lot, but this week I had to finesse a lot, so I'm not on my comfort zone, but I am adapting.
Well, looks like you're adapting very well. Let's get that fish. Let's get a photograph. Let's do it as quick as possible and roll out the next team. Hold on a second there, John. That's Team Mexico with a total bag weight for 5 fish, 5.20 kilograms, 5.20 kilograms. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. As they take a photograph, let's roll on the next team, John.
Right, coming in the final team from Namibia, Team A4, Alec Williams and Anton de Wit. Give these guys a really nice round of applause as we welcome them to the weigh area. Come on, guys, give them a round of applause.
As we welcome Team Namibia, Alec representing Outdoors 365, pulling up in this beautiful Renegade Elite powered by Mercury outboards. Tell me a little bit about that big Pro XS on the back there.
Well, that's actually Richard's boat, but it's a very nice rig to fish on.
Team Namibia, how are you guys doing in this event?
Yesterday we did all right. Today I think we're struggling a little bit. Our team only only going to weigh 4 fish today.
So you got 4 fish in the bag?
We only have 4, yeah.
Big fish weighing 0.45 as we put the other 3 on the scales. Have you enjoyed this event so far?
It's an awesome event. I think it's one of the best run events that I've ever fished in, and everything, the crowd, everything, it's awesome, yeah.
You're absolutely correct. That's a brilliant crowd as we look across to some of the Namibian anglers at the back there. Any messages you want to send back home to the family?
Yeah, family and friends and everybody that supports us. I just want to say thank you, and yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Thanks, Alex. It's good to have you here. We wish you the best of luck for tomorrow. Let's hear it for the Team Namibia as we roll in the next team.
Coming in right now, Team A3 from Zambia. Please give a nice African welcome to Ken Hazelop and Bruce Donaldson.
Rolling in Bruce Donaldson from Team Zambia. Team Zambia after day 1 sitting in 3rd place. Very close up top there in the leaderboards. Heading in. Welcome, welcome, sir. It's good to have you here again. Join us on stage and tell us about the fishing today.
A lot tougher than yesterday, but we found the fish, so we had a reasonable day. Thank you.
Did you manage to find those fish later on in the day, and are you confident with what you have lined up for tomorrow?
Not confident at all. It was much tougher today. Much.
Well, that seems to be the pretty much the pattern for all the anglers. Tough fishing. It's been a tough event. We haven't seen those big bags like we expected. Do you think the weather had a big role to play in that?
I think it definitely had a role. There were definitely a lot less fish caught today, but obviously fishing pressure from yesterday probably also was part of it.
Yeah, definitely fishing pressure, and I know that the river has also had a lot of water roll through here, perhaps salted up a little bit, and it's caused an impact on the fishing. We're going to roll out as quick as we possibly can. If you want to head over there, as soon as they're done, grab some of those fish and show this beautiful crowd. As that thunderstorm approaches, we're trying to get these anglers through here as quickly as possible. I'm going to share a few more Mercury outboard caps. There you go, Team Portugal. You most certainly can get your hands on an outboard motor. Craig from Mercury Marine is standing right behind you. You can sweet talk him in his ear for as long as you like. Pajama Carl, I know you're good with words. Have a word to Craig over there from Mercury Marine. Hook you up a sweet deal. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, get loud. Team Zambia. 5 fish for a total bag weight of 4.7 kilograms. We're going to say thank you to you guys. An awesome experience, an awesome performance. Grab yourself a Mercury cap there as you exit the stage. Let's roll in the next boat, John.
Rolling in our last team from Zimbabwe, Team A2, Glenn Fowler and Kevin Elkington. Give them a nice round welcome.
We had these gentlemen performing for us on the live coverage. We lost the link just a second before they landed a fish, and thank you for taking the time today to talk to us on the water. You were perfectly positioned where we had live signal from that cell phone tower, and you were explaining to us that you're going to call your partner a specific name nowadays.
Yeah, Hollywood Fowler. Or his real name's Glenn, but everyone knows him as Pumba, so now it's going to be Pumba Hollywood Fowler.
Why is that?
Well, we sit there, haven't caught a fish for hours. You guys come up and say, can you catch one while we're filming? And we say, well, we'd really like to try. And then he did.
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. And you were talking about the nerves and the anxiety that you have with only 4 fish in the live well. Tell us a bit about that.
Well, listen, I don't know if I can do the advertising, but you know, there's that advert where you got that little orange thing on the guy's motorbike when he's riding around, he's growing and growing. And by the time he gets to the chicken place, he's got this gigantic thing about as big as his tent on his shoulder. That's what it feels like when you're fishing away and you're not getting the fish, or you're getting them on and they're getting off. You just anxiety. But you see how happy we were when we got the 5th one.
Absolutely, the mood changed completely for you guys. I even think I saw you guys doing a little bit of dance, high fives, big hugs once that fish was in the boat. No hugging. Oh yeah, we got it on live camera, my man. There's no hiding from that. Wow, that just explains everything right there. And a fantastic performance. We're always happy to have Zimbabwe here. How's the team camaraderie going?
It's fantastic. We're a really good bunch of guys. You know, it's just so exciting coming here and enjoying having a crowd like this. And fishing, we actually love it. My wife always tells me, you know, don't forget to enjoy yourself. That's why we're here. And I got to say, we had a really great time. It's fantastic when you're fishing in a team format because you're not fishing against each other. You know, when the other guy catches one, you're happy for him, or happy for the team. And I just love it. I've just been doing this for years, and I just...
Thank you very much for taking the time. I want to say well done to you guys. Let's roll on the next team. We're going to try speed up the process and beat that storm.
And the last
Team Zimbabwe, total bag weight of 3.24 kilograms. Total bag weight of 3.24 kilograms. John, who have we got next?
And last but definitely not least, please give a great South African hand to Team USA, Scott Martin and Scott Canterbury.
Absolutely fantastic to have the anglers here. Definitely a crowd favorite. We're looking forward to seeing what the last and final team from USA has to offer us up here on stage. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, you can do better than that. Let's give them a warm South African welcome onto this beautiful stage. Last and definitely not least, coming up onto stage, Team USA. Presenting those fish to the scales. Scott, tell us about your experience here in South Africa so far.
Oh, it's been great. I tell you, the hospitality, everybody's been so nice and so helpful. Everybody's been just pleasant to be around. So it's good. I'm going to come back next year. I want to come back maybe in July and spend some time in South Africa and some other countries around here, do some fishing. But it's a lot of fun. There's so many people that love bass fishing here in South Africa. Really amazed.
We're a small community compared to South Africa, but we're absolutely passionate about the sport of bass fishing. As it originated from the US many, many years ago, we brought bass down here, and the sport has just grown phenomenally. And I think with the likes of Team USA being here in South Africa, it's going to grow even more along with the live coverage. How would you compare this event to the ones that you're used to over in the US?
No, this is top notch. I mean, we've fished a lot of tournaments over the years, from small tournaments all the way up to the big FLW Tour. And what you guys have done with the tent and all the festivities and all the different signage and all the different things you got going on, this is first class. It's good stuff.
Well, thank you very much. And let's get that bag open, hold those fish up, show this beautiful crowd.
No big ones today. We've caught probably 30 fish today, and little fish, little fish, little fish, little fish. And then I pitch over, and it goes beep, 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 like a little fish. And I set the hook, and it wasn't a little fish. It was like a 5-pounder, jumps out of the water and throws my lure back in the boat. So I was like, oh, and it was on the chest cam. So when you'll see the video, there might be a couple beeps, beeps, and throw the rod down.
Well, we're very proud to have you up on stage. Show those lovely South African bass. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude our weigh-in process for today. I want to take a moment to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank the USA team and all the teams from all over the country for taking the time with me up here on stage. I want to thank all of you. You've been absolutely fantastic. We look forward to the results. If you want to see the results, they will be live on waymasters.net. From today all the way to tomorrow, as well as coverage. We'll have some wrap-ups and some day 1, day 2, day 3 on the water coverage. Stay tuned. We're going to try and bring you the best coverage from on the water tomorrow. We've got a little plan, and I'm going to turn to my main man, Bennett, over here, and I'm going to say to everybody out there, thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for all the comments, all the shares. We're very happy to have been presenting to you here. I want to thank Mike, Johan, Claudio, and everybody behind the scenes, all the juniors, everybody involved in this tournament. I'm going to wrap it up and say, till tomorrow, we'll catch you on the water.